Again.
Welcome back.
We've just solved the murder mystery, kind of.
Yep. Apparently, Pelagon shape-changed into Cybele and then Halos. And I don't know what these servants do in the garden, the locked-off garden in the middle of the night. But anyway, that old drunken guy.
Thing servants do in the locked garden in the middle of the night.
Kind of disturbing. Because the lady's, like, really old. Should we talk to her?
Mm-hmm. Where are your manners, young lady?
That's how she starts the conversation.
Diminished by age, but still bright with life.
And she's one of the ones that is hard of hearing, so sometimes you have to try a prompt twice. Name.
Could you speak up a bit? It's rude to speak so I can't hear you.
Name.
I'm Alcestris, and you are?
Bob.
Yeah.
Job.
I'm the cook here at the castle, and I've been that since before you were born, that's for sure.
Asius.
A smarmy little man he is.
Brosis?
I've seen judges come and go. Brosis is just another one.
Anything else I should ask her?
I don't know.
Rat lizard in the kitchen?
Yeah. Could you speak up a bit? It's rude to speak so I can't hear you.
Rat lizard.
A city the size of Cademia at times has problems with rats. Thus, we need rat catchers.
Okay, bye.
Could you speak up a bit? It's rude to speak so I can't hear you.
Bye.
Goodbye, young lady.
So she thinks he's a smarmy little man.
You must be Bellerophon. I'm Asius, the majordomo here. A very tiny man with a grating voice greets you.
Name.
Forgot already? Well, I'm a minor character after all. My name is Asius.
Like how he just admits it. Job.
Majordomo to Judge Berosus, a most honorable job.
Berosus.
Berosus is our judge here in Cademia.
Alcestris.
You'll have to look elsewhere for that.
Did I spell it wrong? Is that?
I don't know.
What's her name?
Try again.
I don't know any other way to spell it. Alcestris, right? Let me check. Alcestris. Oh well. Okay, so anyway, that drunkard told us the tomb was hidden 2 paces north past noon. So, right there. Oh snap, I need to use remote manipulation to get in. I don't know if I have the mana for that. There's a lot of hidden spike traps in here that you can take or destroy, whatever. Or you can just step on them and get hurt. Let's see if I have the mana for remote manipulation. There we go.
Yay. Can you look at the statue? Does it look like anything?
Great. Timon's like, let me just step over these spikes several times. Just searching reveal something.
Okay.
Oh, I actually don't remember the order of these. It's a maze where we have to pull the levers. I probably should have looked up the order before doing this episode, but I didn't. So, we're just gonna wing it. Gotta get most of the levers pulled, and they become accessible or inaccessible as you pull them. That map might be helpful. Where did I put Omen's map? There we go.
I always like playing with that, where I can always see it, like right below the screen or something.
That does sound like a good idea.
Trap Malaysia.
Sorry, Malaysia. You're staying in there. I think I'm doing this wrong. Have you ever been down here?
Oh yeah. I have no idea how I made it through.
I've spent... Timon, stop that! It's one thing for me to do it. You have no health. I really like somebody posted on the board how, you know, you say spike trap as you step on it. So the character would yell out spike traps, and then Hector would step on the spike traps and yell out spike traps, and Malaysia would step on the spike traps and yell out spike traps, and then Timon would step on it and die. What do I do to get this open? What do I do?
Should he go down yet?
Yes. Pull that one. Something that I'm doing wrong. This is the lever that does nothing, isn't it? Yeah, that's not it. Sigh. Yeah, there was some lever I was supposed to pull a second time before locking that up. I'm gonna say maybe this one. Yes, that's it. Yeah, I remember spending a long time down here when I was a kid, not being able to figure out the maze. But there exists now a Wizzy guide. See, pulling all the levers brought up this shore, this land here, so that you could get across. We have the key to this door from the old drunkard. If you don't get the key from him, you can bash it open. And let's see, I think the bell order is this one. Too bad you can't hear the bells being rung since I turned the sounds off. This one.
You could always turn the sounds back on for this sort of thing.
Yep, that's it. If you do the wrong order, you can get trapped in there. And then up here, you've got to sit on the throne to open up the secret passage. That must be the Tyrant. Nice to meet you. He has some oboloi, which I really don't need, and a belt of strength. Who needs a belt of strength? Do I? I've still got... I don't think any of us... Look how much Hector has, only using half of his quota. Yeah, I'm just going to give it to Ethan. I like Ethan. And I'm not going to bother with money. If you pick up the coffer, then you'll get stuck in here. But you could throw it down again and pick it back up again. And if you explore up there, it will cave in and you'll be stuck up there. So that's really all there is to do in the Tyrant's Tomb.
Cool.
And now it is 11. And what can we do in the middle of the night?
Find the Son of Sabinate. Though you'd probably want to talk to the miners first.
Yeah, it would be fun to talk to the miners. We could go...
Pretty matey.
We gotta honor Genii first. So we've gotta find the Son of Sabinate first.
Find a harpy egg for Ferris. Where's Ferris?
Oh, let's go look at Omen's test again. For some reason, the lever opening up Omen's test is in House Comana. Isn't that weird?
Mysterious.
It's in here. I think there's a spikes. Yeah.
Spike trap.
And my followers are lost.
You'd think they'd have the sense to avoid a spike trap when somebody yells out.
I know, that's my favorite thing. Like one time I didn't disarm the spikes in Ariadne's, that farmhouse where Ariadne was, and she just died instantly. I don't think I have keys to this. So,
That's what your basher's for.
basher. Bombs! Is this a supply of bombs that they use to give to the initiates on their test?
Probably.
I'm going to use them to get into Tavara's stronghold. Villager, you're in the way. I don't know if I have to move them before picking them up, so I am. If you move an item and then pick it up, most items, it's not stealing. Not stealing if you move it first, so. Stealing will lower your karma. And if you get it low enough, Arlek won't help you and the Seldane won't talk to you. But here's I guess Omen's bedroom. I don't even know. Let's see, does he have any good books?
Nope.
No good books.
Just a bunch of junky romances.
Empty desk. And that lever, I think, controls that wall, yeah. We already explored Omen's test, so I really just wanted the bombs. For some reason, I don't have any moral objection to stealing from Omen. I don't know, is that bad? Well, the only thing I can think of to do right now is to go to Pnyx, the Magisterium, and go to the tunnels below there.
That's fun.
That Lindis is like, don't pay any attention to the tunnels below the Magisterium.
They're so boring. You do not want to go there.
I previously...
Where's Ferris that you were getting the harpy egg for?
Where's Ferris?
Yeah.
He's probably in his room asleep.
Okay. Guess you couldn't get him the harpy egg then.
Well, I could awaken him. So this was mage locked, but I already death struck it quite a while back. There's some, let's see, detect secrets. There's loose stones in here, and you've got to step on all the loose stones in order for this, to get in here to pull this lever. And that will open up the portcullis to the basement. Spooky, huh?
Ooh.
It's a golem. Okay. Another golem. Come back here. Do you not want to get killed or something? Alright, and now it's kind of like Omen's test. You walk around and you get teleported to other areas down here. So it's a bit of a maze, but it's not a real difficult one. Actually, it's a little bit difficult. There we are. And there is a demon. Milodra, you're in the way.
Watch it, punk.
Do I have the mana for Death Strike? There we go. Demon killed.
One Punch Man.
And okay, here's the fountain. So the water tastes odd and tingling.
Oh, so club soda.
Odd and tingling, odd and tingling, odd and tingling. Come on, there we go.
Name your wish.
Unfortunately, I think when you wish something, it goes through it too fast, even. But I'm gonna wish for a pony.
Your wish is found elsewhere. Sorry, only one wish per customer, no exceptions. For office use only. If condition persists, consult your physician. Operators are standing by. Collect all 9.
It's just using catchphrases from infomercials.
May cause drowsiness. Not recommended for children under 10.
Those actually go together.
Good
They
thing
both
you didn't
sound
have
like
drowsiness with you. Keep away from fire or flame. May cause drowsiness.
It explodes and it causes drowsiness.
Slightly higher west of the Mississippi. Driver does not carry cash.
Okay.
Replace with same type. May cause drowsiness.
I don't know what that could be.
Now playing at a theater near you. Call toll free before digging.
I don't know. What?
For external use only. Your mileage may vary.
So, I really want to know the story of this. I mean, this is probably where the mage's failed experiments are. What's with the wishing fountain? And why is it talking in infomercials? I think it's like gathering things from your mind, and you were like watching infomercials before Alaric dragged you here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a
mage
chest.
lock chest.
I can't open it. Well, remove mage lock, but I don't have the mana. I think I do have a scroll though. Maybe I'll just use that.
Face. Okay. Is it possible to make your own scrolls?
With save file hacking, I think.
Oh,
but not in the game. No. Okay,
gauntlets.
So we've got a crystal ball, gauntlets, and a strange device. This one is not edible.
Aww.
This is based off the Think-A-Dot. Very cool. I'll give.
Not gonna show us how it works.
Oh well. Okay, you drop a marble in one of these holes, and it will flip the. That's how to open one of the doors. I don't remember what all of the codes are. We'll get there. Is there an all-white one? I don't think there is an all-white one. But if there was, this is the all-white one. Maybe there is, I don't remember. But, oh, we want to take that.
Yeah,
we want to take the loot.
Give Millager the gloves.
I'll give them to Millager. I don't know if these actually help in barehanded combat, or I don't actually know. My experiments were inconclusive. The crystal ball is not very useful, but I'm stealing it anyway.
Does he look through walls, or is that the other one?
I think the green one is looking through walls, like you go straight whichever area you're facing until you get to the very edge of the map. I think that's what the green one is.
Report on the hidden chiefs and the Cult of Scylla. Dione's the Elder, 205 AT. The information from this missive is deemed restricted. The whole affair with the Cult of Scylla has some serious ramifications to our further state of existence. While the cult has proven to be a source of problem for our enemy, the Tyrant, it potentially poses an equal threat to us. While at first appearing to be a simple folk religion, it appears that there is an intelligence behind this, what we have deemed hidden chiefs. Who these are and what their source of power is, we have yet to determine, but to remain undetected by both ourselves as well as the Tyrant's agents requires gifts that are beyond what was expected. Our agent has determined that only the innermost circle of the cult is aware of these hidden chiefs, and was unable to obtain more information other than their existence. That there is a power involved here that is beyond our magic is a given. Our best scrying has only determined that there is some connection with lost Abydos, but even that is obscured by something beyond our magic. I shall personally investigate this matter further and report when more is known.
Okay, so we've already visited Abydos. We know that Tavara was in charge of that, and we've already visited the Temple of Scylla, and we found the note from Tavara saying that the inner brotherhood must remain.
And we know that he liked doing dangerous magical experiments. He thought it was safe to have a demon as a pet.
Yeah, I believe that Tavara invented demons. I think the one down here is invented by him. Of course, there's one in Abydos. And there will be more demons in his personal fortress. We'll get to those later. So the hidden chiefs, that's gotta be the Undyne. And Tavara and his inner circle are the only ones that know about the Undyne.
I think the hidden chiefs is Cythera and his inner circle, and their
Well, then
source of power is the
who's
Undyne.
the innermost?
There is a power involved here that's beyond our magic.
No, it said something like only the inner circle is aware of their existence.
Yeah.
Only the inner circle of the cult is aware of these hidden chiefs. So I feel like Tavara and the inner brotherhood is that inner circle. You know, all the guys that turn themselves into licks. Well, that's my theory anyway. And get teleported back to Pnyx. Come to think of it, I don't know if that workshop, storage area is even under Pnyx, or if it's somewhere else entirely, since we were teleported.
Do you actually get teleported back to Pnyx from it, or do you just get to go straight?
No, I got teleported.
Okay. I thought like you just got to go straight.
It was really quick, but it was a teleportation. Okay. It's 2 a.m. and I guess I could search for treasure with my strange device. I don't know. I guess I could get the what's the one that's easy to get? Is it the helmet or something? I don't remember. I'm not ready to do the polyp cave because I haven't talked to what's his face. Trax.
Is it the wolflizard cave?
Yeah, it's usually wolf lizards in here. But there's not right now. Bummer.
There's a spider web.
Spider webs are used to make antidote potions.
Spider web.
Where's my little... My screen's a mess. There we go. We got 2 spider webs from Maids Macchion's lab. We'll gather a few more. Antidote potions are actually quite nice.
Yeah, they work a lot better than Ungin.
A lot. Okay, so we need to match the pattern on this stone.
White in the middle. So basically the opposite of what you have there.
Yeah, although it is the same thing that's on the image here. Interestingly enough.
Mysterious.
There we go. Oh, it's the helmet in here.
Helmet.
Nathan's gonna get totally confused and paralyzed and poisoned anyway. I might as well give him.
The odd helmet helps him.
The odd helmet, it should help a bit, but...
Oh,
hey,
there's
look!
the wolf lizards.
Wolf lizards. They actually have corpses. Oh, I'm still holding the mace. Huh. Good thing I didn't try to kill the demon with my weapon. I missed Hector. Oops. Good thing I missed him.
Yeah, good thing you missed him, or you'd be missing him. Didn't want to look at their corpses.
There's nothing in them. Can't get meat off a wolf lizard. I guess they're too toxic or something. I don't know. If I could either grind until morning, or I could sleep. Or I could, you know, cast Awakening on people and not be able to read their dialogues.
Or you could fight ruffians.
Well, that's kind of what I meant by grind. I guess I could grind with...
Do they have anything you might need?
I can't think of anything I need. I finally got the bow, got that sword. I don't need oboloi.
Probably go down to the iron mine and
sleep there.
Then decide what you're gonna do. Sleeper. Go back out to find some more ruffians.
Yeah, we could go ahead and talk to Jaxes, and then talk to the miners in the morning. I don't think their dialogue changes after you find Jaxes. Where'd it go? Hiding in the trees. There he is. He knows. He knows I like to kill geckos. This is their kitchen. They leave their bread and cheese out all night, and their meat. This is the foreman's house. This is the miners' barracks. There's 2 extra beds. I don't understand that. Is one of them on guard duty?
Maybe one one's for you to. Good thing you didn't kill that gecko on the bed. That'd been gross.
Yeah, I guess so.
Supply shed. Rock.
To kill geckos. Yeah, I don't see any miners up. One of the beds would be Pnyx's. I'm gonna go check out the mine. So all of these areas are dead ends. I mean, it's a mine. It's all dead ends. But if we go over here, we'll be able to find that passageway that Pnyx told us about. Oh, there's a cave-in, and he went through the tunnel, and he saw a ghost.
Creepy. We are Jaxes. Why do you disturb us? We grieve.
And if you try to talk to him before Sabinate teaches you the language, you're just not able to understand it. Grieve.
We grieve for lost Jinrai.
Jinrai.
Jinrai was our mate. Together we were alone. As our father has no son, that father Jinrai had no daughter. Our union was our destruction, but our union offered salvation for our people. Long were we united alone in that which you would call Land's End. Then came the people of Jinrai, who destroyed Jinrai. But the people of this one have no power over the people of Jinrai, so we fled. Alone now for 120 eternities are we, without our people, without Jinrai. Honor Jinrai, or we will speak no longer.
Wonder what 120 eternities means.
It means he's full of it.
It's been in this mine for a while. Honor.
You must make an offering to the Ka of Jinrai. Bread it shall be, made by your own hands. Take it across the lake of fire and offer it to the Ka of Jinrai. Then alone shall Jinrai be honored.
Name?
We are Jaxes. Once we were the son of Sabinate, but Sabinate has no son now.
Job?
Without Jinrai, we wait for the end of the world.
Okay, we already asked about Jinrai, huh? Sabinate?
Dust. All shall be dust.
He's kind of depressing.
Honor Jinrai, and then return.
I guess we could do that. We could honor Jinrai and then return.
Yeah. We're probably getting close to
Do we
the
have
end
time in this
for-
episode or no?
I don't know.
Well, I'll head over to the volcano and then we can decide whether we want to go in or not. I usually do Abydos while I'm on my way to the volcano, but I guess we already did that. Oh, there's also the Harpy Cave. Need to do that sometime. There's the volcano. There's some crabs in here. They like to attack
Only
people.
crab.
That's not the tune.
I know, but I don't know the tune.
Did you ever watch Sailor Moon?
I
stole
think I saw part of one episode.
Okay. Well, I
Maybe
stole
a
the
whole
song
episode.
from Sailor Moon. There's some sappy song called My Only Love. And I just changed it to My Only Crab. Here's Jaxus and Genri's beds. Not comfortable enough for me to sleep on.
But apparently comfortable enough for a rock and a wave to sleep on.
It appears to be too uncomfortable to get a good night's rest. Every bed is too uncomfortable to get a good night's rest, except for my bed in Land King Hall.
Or if you pay for one.
No, you don't get a good night's rest there either.
Are you sure?
I
thought you did.
Okay, we should check. We should check that. I thought that Land King Hall was the only one.
Thought it wasn't worth it to pay for a bed.
There's some sulfur in this mine. We've got 8 sulfur. Sulfur is used to make healing potions. Quite nice. I never bother making potions though. Is it this way? Is this the right way to go?
I don't remember. I thought it was straight up, but...
No, it's really not up.
I know eventually you
A lot of dead ends here.
But it might be here that you start going straight up.
Some sulfur, some obsidian. Man, those boots would be nice. I was so close to getting the boots. There's a obsidian. We've got plenty of those. My followers try to avoid stepping on lava. Unless they are right underneath me when I step on it, then they're like, oh, I'll do that too.
Yay.
Man, I wish I had those boots. I got so close to getting them in time. I'm not very good at controlling myself either. I'm just stepping on lava. Alright. Hopefully I can cast resist fire. Where is that? Resist fire. Otherwise I'm doomed. Cast it on myself. This is the lake of fire Jaxus was talking about. And there's, you know, random altar in the volcano. Apparently Genri made it. Here's a hand-baked bread.
Or it's made for Genri. A vision appears before you. You have honored our memory. You have fed our caw. In return, we shall tell you of truth. Truth is one's perception of the facts. The facts are singular, but truth is manifold. One can be told facts, but one must make truth. Jaxus and we shared the truth, and neither of our people would accept that. The mixing of sea and earth was heresy to them. Ours were the people of the sea. Jaxus were the people of the earth. Our conflict was eternal. Only here, where the powers of fire were strong, could we hide. But alas, our people found us, destroyed us. Consider the facts, young mortal, and be set free by the truth. The ruins that were built by the Seldane, that is fact. The ruins that were destroyed, that is fact. Ask yourselves now, how? Ask yourself why. Ask yourself who. For what purpose was this done? With what tools was this done? And how are those tools used? A tool is neither good nor evil. It is but a tool. It is in the hands of the wielder that a tool's purpose is determined. You must learn who your enemies are and who are your allies. But in the end, you can only trust yourself, for all others are blinded by their truth. There is one you can trust, who is our offspring, but in the end, do not be blinded by a truth which is not yours. This, of course, is our truth. Your truth you must make. The vision seems to fade, and you awaken as if from a dream.
Okay, so what I'm getting from that is the Undyne destroyed the Seldane cities, and they used the Krolna to do it. That. Are you getting anything more than that from her monologue?
I wasn't entirely sure we even got that much from it. I mean, once you have everything pieced together, then that's what it seems like she's saying, but I think you can only really figure out what she's saying by what you figure out on your own.
Yeah, I guess it's not very helpful. Alright, the rest is all dead end. So, I guess we'll go back, talk to Jaxus. Right now, or in the next episode?
Let's make it the next episode.
Okay. We'll just go up toward the path and save there. It's almost morning. It's 7 a.m. Yeah, it's morning. Did I go past the path? Where's my map?
It's right behind that. See, maybe you should move it over here.
Get to the path yet. Yeah, you're right. Ruffians, whatever. Alright. Next time, we'll see what Jaxus has to say about us honoring his dead wife.
And talk to a bunch of, miners.
Yeah, miners.
Bunch of old miners.
See you then.